I'm making this video because I'm angry and I think that most people should be upset about this. But I don't hear much about this in the media or in the news. The thing is that Russia completely changed its military strategy in the last days in regard to Ukraine. It started to shell inner cities, taking in account to kill civilians that are trapped inside the conflict. And this is not acceptable. These are war crimes and potentially war crimes against humanity. And as an international community, we can't accept that. We can see that Russia changed gears in the last days. It appears in the beginning they tried to topple the regime with a quick action, military action, inside the country. When this felt on too much resistance and they couldn't do it, they tried to they changed gears into a full-scale invasion and a full-scale attack. And now they're attacking with rocket barrages in inner cities. And this is not acceptable. We can't target civilian populations in a conflict as a military. We can't accept that they do that. For military personnel to shoot at military personnel is completely legal. That is within the laws of war. As a soldier, you have certain rights and protections. If you get taken a prisoner of war, there are certain rights that you have that protect you. As a civilian, however, you are supposed to be outside the conflict. Even the people that are volunteering for the war in Ukraine have a designation in place of yellow tape on their arm to show them as a combatant and belonging to the army until they receive their uniform. However, to shoot at civilian areas is not acceptable. We can't accept this as an international community. And this is outrageous that this is happening. Quick addition to that, it is completely understandable that we can't rule out all civilian deaths. There will always be some civilians that might die in a conflict. However, we could see here a grade of escalation. It is okay to shoot at a military base and kill other military personnel. It is not okay to shoot at a military base directly next to where people live and are still living their lives. We have to give them time to go away. This has not happened here. And also, it is forgivable that there is a mistake and a miscalculation of the military, and because of that, civilians die. Here, however, we can see in the last days that Russia is actively targeting inner cities and is not giving enough time for civilians to go away. And there are even reports that the Red Cross is hindered. That people can't care for the civil population. This is not acceptable. People have to get access to care, and civilians' inner cities are not supposed to be target of an attack. These are indiscriminate attacks, and could even lead up to that we can see this conflict escalating to that the Russians are committing war crimes and crimes against humanity.